This bus has traveled to 15 cities all over the nation. And if you can make it to tonight's concert, you probably could make it to tomorrow's concert and be just like these girls. Police say the pair picked up their prescriptions at this pharmacy, along with 3 others in the area. Talking on the cell phone while behind the wheel of a car can be a tough habit to break for some. That's why before giving out tickets, the Philadelphia police gave out these pamphlets warning of the new ban. Since it began in 2000, the event has honored some of the biggest names in media today, with Matt Lauer being the most recent inductee. Medical identity theft is one of America's newest types of fraud. However, this fraud, it doesn't discriminate against your age or your income. October Art Gallery's Art Expo, which began in 1985, was originally held in smaller hotels before moving to larger venues like the Liacouras Center.
Pharmaceutical drugs in this area really seem to be there's a big market for them on the street.
And Vineland police say this couple took advantage of that market. Daphne and Joseph Felice are currently at their home awaiting a court date on a long list of charges from police, including obtaining prescription narcotics by fraud. Lieutenant Thomas Ulrich says the pair knew exactly what they were doing.
There's a potential value that, especially if you're getting it paid by the insurance company and that you only paid the copay, that you could potentially profit from the selling of narcotics. We don't know that that's a situation here. It could be, some type of, addictive use behavior, but that part of the investigation is continuing.
Police say the scam began over a year ago when Daphne Felice, who worked as a nurse at a South Jersey cancer treatment center, would call fake prescriptions for painkillers in her mother's name. Then husband Joseph would drive to different pharmacies to pick up the drugs. Some people who live near the cancer center are aware of the drug's financial benefits.
And an 80-milligram tablet of Oxycontin might bring $50 a piece. So if somebody can get a script for 30 of them, they've just made themselves some money.
Police say the pair picked up their prescriptions at this pharmacy, along with 3 others in the area.
Obviously, if you're going to different pharmacies, you're trying to conceal what you're doing because it would red flag if you kept using the same pharmacy or tried multiple prescriptions before the pills expired.
Investigators are now searching pharmacies all over South Jersey and what they believe are other locations where the husband and wife picked up various painkillers. In Vineland, New Jersey, Bryant, Maddrick, Fox 29 News. Philadelphia has continued handing out traffic tickets to those caught driving while on a cell phone. Earlier this week, I got a chance to find out more about how the new city law is working. You see them in cars just about everywhere.
Everybody's got to make a call. It's like they got to answer that call when it comes.
And when it comes, if motorists pick up a phone while driving, the next thing that comes is a ticket. Since December, Philadelphia police have enforced a law they say is working.
We think it's a good law. We're enforcing this one now. It's only a few months in, and we've written over 3,000 of them.
The law has many supporters like Luis Rodriguez, who knows firsthand the downside of distracted driving.
I've seen plenty of accidents with my own eyes with people being on cell phone. I got hit one time with a person being on a cell phone, so yeah, I think it's a good idea.
Wireless retailers across the area have seen a rise in hands-free devices from many drivers looking to avoid the $75 to $300 tickets.
We've seen a good number of people buying more accessories when it comes to Bluetooths and headsets, the wired headsets, which has been good, and I think that's a reflection of the new law which just came up.
Talking on the cell phone while behind the wheel of a car can be a tough habit to break for some. That's why before giving out tickets, the Philadelphia police gave out these pamphlets warning of the new ban. However, if a statewide ban passes across the state of Pennsylvania, the penalties can carry a lot more weight.
If it gets adopted by the state of Pennsylvania, then it becomes a motor vehicle code violation, just like running a red light. So when you're stopped, you'll be given a traffic summons, which will go against your license. It'll be recorded by the state.
Despite the apparent success, the ban does have skeptics.
There's a ton of distractions that people have, and I don't know if them banning it will really change anything.
And for many drivers, no law is a deterrent to answering that call. Reporting for Temple Update, I'm Bryant Maddrick. These are the future Mrs. Jonas's on the move, racing to catch a glimpse at America's most popular boy band.
I saw Nick waving. Yeah, Nick Jonas waving. Yeah.
We saw him.
Yeah, he's my favorite.
Joe's my favorite. We saw him just arrive, and it's like, oh my gosh.
For Jersey's own the Jonas Brothers, the trio has grown a loyal following of young girls based on their clean, good looks and hit songs.
I like Look Me in the Eyes and Burning Up.
And these girls are burning up for this boy band.
I think Nick, I don't know, he's just so cute and his voice just is amazing. And he's more my age.
I like Kevin because he's cute and I like how he plays guitar.
I don't have a favorite because I think it's mean to pick a favorite because they're like all amazing in their own way.
Amazing in the type of way that has helped the pop band sell out 20,000 seats in their 2 nights at the Wachovia Center, and in the process, capture the hearts of many fans. This bus has traveled to 15 cities all over the nation, and if you couldn't make it to tonight's concert, you probably could make it to tomorrow's concert and be just like these girls. All you need is this marker, and you could get your own message to the Jonas Brothers Band. In South Philadelphia at the Wachovia Center, Bryant, Maddrick, Fox 29 News.
Welcome to this edition of Temple Update. I'm Liza George.
And I'm Bryant Maddrick. We begin Temple Update with news on a work stoppage at a major university facility.
Go, hey, hey, ho, ho, Temple's getting close, got to go.
The Temple Hospital nursing staff has gone on strike. A new contract could not be agreed upon by the Wednesday morning deadline. The Pennsylvania Association of Staff Nurses and Allied Professionals represent 1,500 professionals who are on the picket line. The issues facing negotiators are pay increases, health benefits, and tuition benefits for the children of employees. The last bargaining session was held on March 15th. The soda tax isn't the only proposal that has Philadelphia residents concerned. Updates Christina Leon has more on Mayor Nutter's efforts to institute a trash collection tax. Well, if you're not the type of person who watches what they eat, a new fast food sanction is making consumers more aware of what they're putting into their bodies. Update Sydney Grant has the story. Temple is reaching out to help the North Philadelphia community this tax season. Members of Accounting Society Beta Alpha Psi, along with faculty and community members, make up the Volunteer Income Tax Assistance Program. VITA will offer free tax help to families, students, and individuals who earn less than $48,000 a year. The session will run now through April 15th at Temple's Ambler campus. Temple University has named Kenneth Blank its new Senior Vice Provost for Research and Graduate Education. Blank has served for many years as researcher at the Schools of Medicine at the University of Pennsylvania and Drexel University. He will be responsible for increasing research dollars allocated to Temple and leading the growth of new research opportunities. He will start his new job in May. Well, Spring Fling is a time for Temple students to celebrate the changing of the seasons, but Mother Nature did her best to throw a wrench in their plans. With more on how students overcame the rain, here's Update's Andy Goodling.